Good day, Merry Meet. My name is Glennis and I am the Witch of Whitetail Hollow. I want to warmly welcome you to my channel. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. This is the very last video that we're going to be focusing on our chakras. I'm hoping that you've watched the other ones about balancing and working with our chakras and using the ingredients that we may already have in our practice, whether it be herbs, oils, and different things like that. But what I'm going to share with you are average, mundane ways that if you don't want to deal with making up the oil blends, if you don't want to deal with making up the tea blends, you may not like tea, you may not have all the ingredients, but there are still average, everyday ways that you can work with your chakras, okay? And I've discussed with you guys before about mindful meditation. Well, this is going to be, I'm going to call it mindful chakra balancing or something like that, because when you do these mundane, everyday things, be mindful of, okay, I'm going to work on my root chakra. I'm going up to my sacral chakra, my solar plexus, my heart, my throat, my third eye, and my crown, and so on. And so there you go. But when you start working with your root chakra, think of exercising, eating healthier or healthy, and when you exercise, if you have the luxury of exercising at home, exercise barefoot. If you have just chosen to work with your root chakra through meditation, have your feet planted on the ground. Of course, it's still a little bit cool here, but if you can walk barefoot, but envision and imagine yourself with your feet basically rooting through to the ground. But certainly exercise, taking care of your body is key to working with your root chakra. Now, as far as our sacral chakra is concerned, if you have the luxury of being able to swim, swimming is wonderful to connect with your sacral chakra. If you don't have that luxury, a long bath. And now certainly with a lot of us now who have the ability to YouTube, belly dance, put on a belly dance video and do a little bit of belly dancing. If you decide to start exercising, connecting with your root chakra, going towards your sacral chakra, think of exercises that will open up your hip joints. Now, of course, please bear in mind, I'm not a doctor. I'm not advising you to exercise if you don't need or should be exercising. Use due care. But, it could be just, a very slight different pose of opening and working with your hips. So belly dancing, exercising is all very, very good. Now on to our solar plexus. Now, if you have ever done yoga, or if you decide again to start exercising, boat pose. Even for 30 seconds, a boat pose will help you connect with your solar plexus. If you decide to exercise and to get out a little bit, maybe a little bit of running. I can tell you this girl doesn't run. So boat pose, running, and changing bad or unhealthy habits. If you just change one bad or unhealthy habit, this will help you connect with your solar plexus. And your heart chakra, certainly if you start exercising and you're raising your arms and opening up, mindful breathing, opening as you move through exercise, opening up your heart chakra. Practicing self-love is very, very good for your heart chakra. And just by virtue of the fact that you are starting to work either in a magical aspect with your ingredients or in a mundane aspect with physicality, you are showing yourself self-love. So maybe do exercises that will open your chest up. Exercise, show yourself self-love, drop bad or unhealthy habits, eating healthier. You're showing self-love in so many different ways. But no matter how big or how small it is, show yourself self-love every single day in some way or another. It can be just a very little thing, but wow, I think that would mean so, so much. Your throat chakra, vocalize. And when I spoke about the throat chakra before, I spoke about not only vocalizing and telling your truth, but sometimes having some restraint is always a good thing as far as your throat chakra is concerned. Another way to work with your throat chakra is sing. If you are in the car, sing out loud. If you're at home, do so. Absolutely do so. Vocalize to someone else. Vocalize to yourself. Speak out to yourself. There's no shame in that. But painting, writing, or singing is very, very good for your throat chakra to get all of that. Maybe that might be bunched up in your throat chakra, and you're just, paint, express yourself in some kind of way. Painting, writing, singing, singing, your third eye. Meditation, meditation, meditation. And I know you guys, I can't meditate. Well, you know what? When I was probably a very young child, I didn't want to have a nap either. And now, boy, would I ever love that every now and again. So you may think of meditation as a chore. Please, please don't. Meditate at least just a couple of minutes in the morning if you can afford the time to do so. And connect. Go outside and notice the smallest details. Go out in nature, especially now with spring here, and see what you can find that's shooting up out of the ground. And of course, your crown chakra. Once you start with your root and working through, you will find the crown chakra there. You will have that epiphany of mind, body, and spirit. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me. And hopefully very soon I will have a haul video. I'm still waiting on a couple of things to arrive. Merry part, and I hope to merry meet again. Goodbye, guys.